Hey, what's going on? Slacker back here for another episode here on the best #1 Minecraft server, slacker.enchantedmc.net. And guys, in today's episode, we'll be recording the first ever episode here on the brand new game mode, Factories, which just went ahead and released literally right now. We're currently 390th in queue, so I'm gonna cut back once we're in. And there we have it. We just went and loaded in. Let me do /HQ create rats really quickly. There we have it. And now let me do /HQ invites, and then let me invite one of our members, which is Pop Abroad, and I'm gonna give him admin, and he's gonna go ahead and invite the rest of the members. But now let me do /fgo and really quickly immediately begin placing down all of our workers, just so we can go ahead and begin doing as much damage as possible and get as much money starting off, so we can begin upgrading our workers as well as quick as possible. There we go. We just placed down all our workers, and I actually went ahead and sort of spaced them out, just because when we do go ahead and upgrade them in the future, they won't be overlapping on the radius. And then we also need to really quickly go ahead and place our HQ factory workers as well, just so we can begin generating as much stocks as fast as possible. And there we have it. I just placed down all of the factory workers as well. Now this will actually start generating us stocks that we can use on our team upgrades later on, and it's also going to help us on getting HQ top. I was mistaken. It turns out it's better to go ahead and put all the workers close to the spawn in the beginning, just so we're breaking all of the blocks almost like immediately, and then we're making a ton more money that way as well. So I was just standing here getting a ton of money. Now let's go ahead and actually upgrade our workers one time on this one, and then one time on this one as well. We had $570. There we go. Now this should deal a ton more damage, and it's going to make it a little bit easier for these blocks to break. And now we can actually also do /reclaim. Go ahead and reclaim our rank. Looks like from that, we got 2 additional pet slots. We got ruin keys, monthly keys, which is pretty dope. Let me do /keys and begin opening them really quickly. 75 ruin keys. We got some totem skin boxes, 4 of them. Okay, wait, that is actually pretty good. Some booster boxes, pet boxes, crystal boxes. We did get a gold case key also from our reclaim. We did get 2 monthly keys as well, so let's open that. We got some pet stat rolls, and then we also got pet traits. Totem skin box from the monthly keys too. Wait, that is actually so huge. We got another totem skin box. Okay, wait, that is pretty dope. Let's begin opening all of these boxes, all these booster boxes. Dude, 13 tier 1 totem skin boxes is insane. Let's go ahead and open them all. I forgot they all go in a totem inventory, which is pretty dope. We got so many totems. Let me now merge them all together. And then we have a tier 2 pass totem, tier 2 energy totem, tier 2 money totem, tier 1 swing totem is pretty good, tier 1 elixir. Looks like we can only have 5 slots though. Let me actually go ahead and get enough slots for all of that. And there we have it. Now let me do /totems again. There we go. Now we have every slot unlocked. Now let's equip all of our totems. Looks like we did actually get an enchant totem as well, but right now it's not worth it to go ahead and equip this, just because we don't actually even have any enchants unlocked. And let's open the rest of the crystal boxes. And then now 2 totem skin boxes to go ahead and open. Hopefully we can get something good. We got a shadow skin and a moon skin. Okay, wait, that's actually not bad. Let me do /totems and look at the stats on these skins. I don't think it matters which one we put it on, because there isn't any multiplier boost. So we get a 0.2x money boost, 0.1x enchant boost, 0.1x swing boost. That is pretty good. And the moon skin gives us a 0.11x energy boost. Let's go ahead and equip those. There we go. Pretty decent upgrades, I'm not gonna lie. And now let's go ahead and use these pet traits, these pet stat rolls. And by the looks of it, because of our enchanted rank, we did actually also get worker number 9. So let's go ahead and place that down. And then let me do /store really quickly and buy the worker bundle, just so we can get 3 extra workers to go ahead and place down and start smashing the blocks. There we go. Let's go ahead and place them here. And then I think right here would be the next one. And let's place the last one right here. We just hit 788 money. Let's begin upgrading these workers also to level 2. I think that's the smartest thing to do. Just go ahead and get all of the workers to level 2 at first, and then we should go ahead and upgrade our blocks then. Oh yeah, and I did not forget, we did actually get some pets as well. We have a swing pet, an energy pet, and also a pass pet. Let's go ahead and equip those. And by the looks of it, we do actually have 14 trade tickets as well to go ahead and roll. Hopefully we can get something good here. Spell 1 is not good. Spell 3, strength 1. Oh, we just got mermaid 3. Hold on, that might be pretty good. Looks like that gives us range and money. Okay, we'll keep that 30% on both. Let's go to the worker traits and then begin rolling on this one. We got lightning 5, flash 2, cash 1, sniper 1, gold 4, sniper 2, gold 5. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep gold 5 on this one. I'm just gonna get a trait on every single worker. We have 3 rolls left. We got rune 3. We'll keep that. Let's move on to this worker. Get a trait on here as well. We got wizard 2 on that one. And let's see this worker. Let's apply that. And then we got wizard 1. That is not good at all, but it's fine. We'll take that. And then now on our worker stats, we have 2 roles and 13 individual roles. Okay, not bad. We're going to keep that. This one gives it damage and negative boost. Let's re-roll that. There we go. An extra boost on that. We're just going to go until we have all greens on all of them. I'm not really going to go ahead and re-roll any of like, oh, double S on damage. Okay, but I'm not going to re-roll any Bs if we do get any of those. We're just going to keep them for now because we only have a limited amount of rolls. Let's go ahead and individually roll these as well. Okay, not good at all. We're getting absolutely screwed, dude. Okay, let's re-roll this one. There we go. Now that is all in the greens. Let's move on to this worker stats. We have only 4 rolls. Hopefully we do not get screwed. Okay, come on. Yes, let's go. All right, so we have all 4 of these workers with good stats and not that good of traits, but still not bad. Definitely will help us out a ton. And from the keys as well, we got 32,000 energy, 4k elixir, and 550 shards. So I'm gonna go ahead for our energy. I'm just gonna upgrade our key finder just so we're getting keys. I don't know if that's a smart thing to do or not, but the keys is how we got this energy. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then for our elixir, let's go ahead and just put it all into enhancer. Obviously, I mean, that's the only thing we can upgrade, and enhancer will just give us a lot more XP as well. So not bad at all. And now also the mine is actually implemented into the game, so let me do /mine go and begin mining. Now this mine right here, you will actually get elixir and energy from, and you can use that to upgrade your enchants, as I showed you guys earlier with the nether star. So starting off, I'm pretty sure it's pretty slow for you to actually get energy and elixir from the mines. It might be a little bit more worth it for me to actually go ahead and switch over to the jobs and take advantage of that, because in the showcase video when I did a job, I got like 10k energy, which that is kind of a lot low-key, and it was only in like 4 minutes. And I think later on mining might actually be a little bit more worth it for energy and elixir, but right now it is just so slow, and I have no enchants as well to help me get any currency. So I think it might be safer for me to just go ahead and begin doing jobs. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me do /jobs, and I'm gonna pick random only because you actually get 1.25x currencies and resources. Let's go ahead and do that. Looks like we actually need to go ahead and build Jamie's house. So let's go ahead and go towards this hologram until we find their house and begin filling in the blocks. All right, here we are at James' house. Looks like we need to go upstairs to go ahead and fill in all of those highlighted blocks. All right, here we are upstairs. It looks like we need to color match these carpets. Oh my god. All right, let's go ahead and do that really quickly. The good thing about this too is if you mess up, it actually won't place the blocks. The blocks will only place at the spots you need to actually go ahead and place them. All right, there we go. We just went ahead and finished that job. We got 3.72k energy. We also got 306 elixir and 9 chorus fruit, which is pretty dope. We will definitely take that. So it looks like now it started us on the janitor job. So now we need to go to the Maple Street and begin clearing out the road. Now I actually went over this job in the showcase video. If you guys have not seen it, go ahead and check it out. I went ahead and talked about this brand new mode in depth with all of the features it has and what you're meant to do on it as well. All right, so there we go. We just cleared out Maple Street. Now we need to go to Sesame Street. The only thing about this is you have to stay on the road in order to obtain a speed boost. If I get off the road, it's actually going to go ahead and slow us down majorly. We're just going to go at normal walking speed. But if you're on the road, you get speed 5. So we got to go all the way straight here and then take a left this way until we can go onto Sesame Street. Alright, so we just did a couple of jobs. Now we're at 18k energy, 1.3k elixir, and we're still at 550 shards. I'm not really sure how you can get shards. Maybe it's from keys only. But now we are at 3.8k money, and let's go ahead and begin upgrading all of our workers to level 2. There we go. And now all of our workers are at level 2. I did actually upgrade this to level 3 on accident. And now level 4 will give us a 2.4 plus damage, which is pretty good. But now let me do /F and then go to our factories. And now we can actually go ahead and go to block number 2. Now that we upgraded that, there's a 50% chance that the next block that spawns is a dirt block, and a 50% chance that it is that green block. So it is all based on luck basically. But now with our energy, I think I'm going to just keep dumping that into our key finder. And then for our elixir, I'm going to dump that all into enhancer. We can afford 3 more levels of that. Not bad. All right, so we've just been here mining for like the last 15 minutes. We've gone 60k energy, 4.7k elixir. Let's go ahead and really quickly upgrade our enchants. I'm going to upgrade double energy first, and then I'm going to also upgrade double elixir. I'm just going to dump everything in there because this is actually going to help us make a lot more of those currencies. And if we check our pickaxes, I did actually go to wooden level 3. And to go to wooden pickaxe 4, we actually need to get 25k, which is kind of crazy. Now let me do /F go really quickly. While we were mining, we also just made 10k money. So let me go ahead and upgrade my workers all to level 3 now. We can do a decent amount of damage here to get these as high of a level as possible. Let's go ahead and get this one to level 3 as well. We can get another 2 to level 3. Let's go ahead and do this one. There we have it. Now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more workers to get to level 3, which is not bad at all. I think though now I'm going to spend the money I get on upgrading blocks, because now they're not even making it past this point and we're already destroying the blocks. Alright, so it's been around 2 hours since release, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot to actually do the giveaway. So let me just go ahead and add in the link in here. Add comment replies to it, filter duplicate users, and then now we actually need to solve the math as well, which is going to be 12. Get YouTube comments. There we go. There's 44 entries. Let's go ahead and begin rolling. Good luck to whoever it is, and the winner is Flixie. Congratulations on winning the giveaway. I'm gonna give your IGNs to the admins. Alright, so we've been grinding for a little bit. I actually did a ton of jobs. I was doing the farming job because that's the job that I needed to do in order to get the resources for it. But if we check on the right side of our screen, we're now at 151k money, 102k energy, 10.7k elixir, and 750 shards. Now that is not bad at all. Now for the money, I definitely do want to go ahead and upgrade all my workers to level 4. It's 5.3k per upgrade. I'm pretty sure it is going to be very worth it. So there we go. Now we got some level 4s, some level 5s as well. And I only did this because I want to go do /F really quickly, go to our factories, and then buy a ton of new blocks. So we can afford the next block for 20k. We're just short, only 13k money behind from upgrading to block number 9. I think I'm going to get that really quickly and then I'll cut back. Alright, there we go. We are now at 40k money. So let me do /F, go to our factory, and then buy block number 9. There we go. Now, whenever we destroy this block, we're going to get 697 money, which is almost 700. Not bad at all. And now we're just going to make a ton more money, which is going to be beneficial because we can then get all of our workers to level 5 and then unlock the brand new factory. Not only that, because in the next episode, I actually do want to focus on the mine, and then getting a ton of money until that time is going to be very beneficial on getting these new pickaxe skins, which is going to help us out a ton, break more blocks, meaning we're going to make a lot more elixir and a lot more energy from that as well. And I guess now, with our energy and elixir, I'm going to upgrade my worker enchants, just so we are still making a lot more stuff. Now, low-key, I'm not going to lie, I have been absolutely selling, putting all my money into Keyfinder. It is not worth it at all. But like, bro, I don't really need any of these damage ones either. Like, we're actually dealing a ton of damage. Now, this andesite block is actually pretty strong. 1.5 HP though, kind of unfortunate, but we cannot have mistakes like that happen. So we do need to actually upgrade one of our workers again. I just don't know which one to go ahead and upgrade. Wait, I'm not gonna lie, one thing that I completely forgot about is crystals, bro. We have a 98% enhancer crystal, and I'm gonna go ahead really quickly, withdraw that, and I'm gonna bulk delete and begin tinkering the rest of our crystals, because we do not need anything else other than enhancer at this point. There we go. And wow, bro, we barely got dust. That is actually so unfortunate. We got it up to a 23% apply chance. That does actually suck. But low-key, I don't know, because we're not getting a lot of keys, meaning it's going to be hard for us to get crystal boxes in order to get more dust to apply onto this enhancer. But I think I've been doing it wrong this whole entire time, and the pickaxe keyfinder enchant might be the way to get a lot of keys, because it's currently level 11 and we are at a 1.3%, which is absolutely insane. And all these other enchants as well are at such a high percentage. I mean, level 23 shatter, 0.7%. That is actually kind of a lot. So I mean, I don't know what to really do. But I think I have found a fix for our andesite problem. We just got to 36,000 and it's only 33,000 to go to the next block. So I'm gonna just go ahead, upgrade this once. I meant 36,000 to go to the next upgrade. So there we go. Now this worker is level 5 and that should be able to destroy all the andesite blocks without any problems. So we should be efficiently making all of our money. Okay, I think I figured out what I'm gonna do with my energy and elixir. I'm just gonna dump it straight onto our pickaxe, only because we're going to go ahead and mine, and we're going to make a lot more elixir and a lot more energy from it as we mine. It just gives me something to do while these workers are going at it. And currently, because there isn't really anything I need to really upgrade, I don't need Keyfinder from here because the chance to proc is so low. And then we don't need any of the damage ones either. I guess for elixir, piggy bank wouldn't be bad to get the 2x money. But I don't know, bro. I feel like I need to upgrade my pickaxe just so we're getting extra currencies. So we can currently dump 51 levels into Super Breaker, but I think I'm only going to dump in there 10 and 5 levels, get 15 levels of that. 0.5% is not bad. And now for our shatter, let's get 2 more blocks just so we make it at level 25. fracture, we can get 52 levels. We're gonna get 25 levels of that. And then for our key finder, we can get 41 levels. We're gonna get 25 levels of that. And I'm gonna dump everything else into double energy and double elixir. There we go. We got a ton more levels than that. Now let me do /mine_go and begin mining. Hopefully now we'll get a ton more keys. We're gonna make a lot more currencies, and hopefully even our fracture and shatter and super breaker proc a lot more often as well, just so we're breaking a lot more blocks. Oh, and another thing, we do have 33,000 money. Let me go to my pickaxe and buy the max pickaxe, which will now give us a 1.3x break speed, a 1.15x energy and elixir speed. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And now it's like a different wooden pickaxe. That does not look bad at all. Alright, but I think this is where we're gonna go ahead and call it for today's episode. Today's episode is getting kind of long. If you like what you saw today and you enjoyed the gameplay, you can go ahead and join the server today using slacker.EnchantedMC, and then go ahead and join the factory game mode. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you do go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you've not already. And while you're at it, hit that like button as well, just because it does help push out my videos. And if you guys don't want to miss out on my next upload, go ahead and turn on post notifications just so you're alerted. But until then, peace.